Do you remember this build? Well, it's a shame I didn't have this monitor with me when I had that build, so I could take some cool pictures and some cool B-roll with it. But today we're going to talk about AOC AGON PD27 Porsche Design, and it's quite a remarkable monitor. And you haven't seen this in any gaming monitor that we did so far. It has loads of possibilities, functions, and some cool specifications. So after this, we're going to take a closer look at the AOC AGON PD27 Porsche Design. Let's go. And there we have it, guys, the PD27, an outstanding AOC monitor which has 1440p resolution, 240 Hz of refresh rate. We have an outstanding stand which is designed according to Porsche 911 RSR, and because of it you don't have S mount, but I won't take that as a negative just because this is a completely different monitor, and this is something, well, it's a Porsche Design, so what else to say. Here you can see the video that I was building the Porsche Design build, but that's completely different story. Now, what is this all about? The only negative thing, the only, let's say, downside with the whole design of the monitor is you don't have a cable, some organizer here at the back. So you either use from the power supply, since you have an outer adapter for your power supply, you can use the Velcro tie and attach it to one of these roll bars, and that's it. So let's put it this way. This is something definitely out of the gaming area in context. When we're thinking about a Porsche in general, you have a PD logo right here, which has some sort of a light drop from the bottom of the monitor and sending out the PD logo at the bottom of your table or your mouse mat, depending how big your mouse mat is. You have full roll bars here as a stand, and this looks outstanding. You have possibility to push the monitor up and down, tilt it, slide it, and giving you loads of possibilities. You just can't rotate it, but that's basically not a problem. I would say this is quite cool design indeed. I have to admit, I personally love Porsche clean design that they have, the elegance and everything else, and this is it. This stand is really heavy, but all in all, we're talking about full stability of the monitor with this stand, and that's it. Now for some technical specifications of the monitor. We have a 27-inch diagonal with aspect ratio 16:9. We have 16.7 million colors and high refresh rate up to 240 Hz, which is outstanding. The resolution is 1440p, which means 2560 times 1440. You have frameless design. The only bevel that you can see is the bottom one. Integrated 2 speakers with 5 watts, 2 HDMI 2.0 microphone connection, 4 USB 3.2 headphone connection, and Light FX. Of course, let's not forget 2 DPI connections as well, so that's quite nice. The whole weight of the monitor is 8.9 kilos, which makes sense when it comes to the stand, as I already mentioned. This is also a curved monitor, but I think you already noticed that. The curvature is 1000R. We have 0.5 milliseconds response time, logo projection at the bottom, so you could choose Porsche Design or AGON logo dynamically on the table surface. Then we have a wireless gaming keypad, which basically is a shortcut keypad to quickly switch display settings in different game genres like racing, FPS, RGB, and others. Then we have a dedicated gaming Porsche OSD menu, which definitely looks completely different than you're used to. We have VESA certified display HDR 400, which enables your monitor to hone the picture quality with manifold color spectrum and more diverse contrast. The built-in speakers, as already stated, are 5 watts 2 times, and you have DTS sound, which is quite nice comparing to other. sRGB coverage is 119. We have a contrast dynamic 18 million to 1, contrast static is 2500 to 1, viewing angle CR10, which is 178 degrees horizontal and vertical. As already stated, but I have to mention it just one more time, we have HDMI 2.0 2 times and DisplayPort 1.4 2 times. You have USB hub, microphone in, microphone out, and you get HDMI cable in the box, display cable and USB cable. Now for the OSD menu, this is the controller that you get with the monitor. Now with the OSD menu, you can go and choose whatever. As you can see, this is a completely different story right here, as I already stated. So you have OSD setup, extra light effects, we have audio, color setup, image setup, luminance, and game settings. So let's go with game settings first. We have game mode, shadow control, game color, MBR, adaptive sync, override, low input lag, and frame contour. Then we go back to luminance. Here we have contrast, brightness, echo mode, gamma, and DCR. Image setup, you can adjust HDR mode, which is HDR game, audio, you can adjust the volume, DTS sound. DTS sound has a couple of presets, so rock, classical, live, theater, off, a game. And if you go with off, then you can automatically adjust what you desire. So true volume HD, boost sound 200 Hz, 500 Hz, 25 kHz, 7 Hz. This is all for adjusting the sound, but let's check game, and then we go back. Next to that we have light FX, which you can turn it on or off. You have low, possibility, medium, strong, and when you open it to other settings you get light FX breathing. Let's see, motion point, zoom, which also lights up everything at the back, this color, water waves, and you can even adjust the patterns on green, blue, and rainbow. Of course, there's nothing without rainbow. With user define, you can adjust the background R, background G, and background B. So RGB, you can adjust it individually, and that's basically it. After the light effects, you have extras. With the extra, you have input select, so you can adjust automatically, or you can adjust depending on the connection that you're using. You have logo projector, which can be strong, off, low, medium, or strong. You have red, green, blue that you can also adjust. Timer, DDCCI, reset, and of course there's some resolution. And then we have finally OSD setup, language, timeout, DP capacity, H position, transparency, break reminder, and that's basically it. So it's quite easy. You have even 3 buttons for your presets, and you have shortcuts on the arrows here that you could adjust. So basically choosing what to do. The small controller, which can usually be placed here on the front, or depending where you go, because I was controlling it from this distance, and it still got quite nice communication with the monitor and controlling the OSD. So I would say 144p with VA panel and 240 Hz is quite outstanding. It's nicely curved, the stand, and I'm mentioning this for 50th time, but really does look well. The resemblance with the 911 RSR is, of course, something quite cool and brings the, let's say, the car to the table. Quite satisfied with the whole, well, basically thin bevels, the design at the back. You can do whatever you wish with it in terms of rotation, height adjustment, tilt, and The only thing, the cables, but as I said, Velcro tie, and you can adjust it quite nicely. So all in all, I would say basically with every Porsche Design product you'll be definitely satisfied. With every AOC monitor which are designed for gaming like this one, you'll also be very satisfied. So when you combine those two and you get a monitor that resembles to a Porsche, you get a monitor that delivers in-game and in work environment, you get quite an outstanding piece of equipment right here. So guys, this was quite interesting to check out. The picture is outstanding. You have a nice viewing angle. In-game it's quite nice, especially with 240 Hz and 0.5 millisecond response time. I would say that this is some sort of a catch in terms of the design, and when you get the specifications and all, if you're really aiming for this one, it's really something completely different. So I'll put the links below for the AOC AGON PD27, the Porsche Design gaming monitor, for you guys to check it out. You'll see the links in the description. And if you like the video and if you liked my Porsche build as well, you can check out the video right after this one. And of course, don't forget to subscribe, click the like button, hit the notification bell, and hopefully I will see you in another one. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.